Hello and welcome back to another episode of the African Informant. The Global Firepower Index is a reputable organization that ranks countries based on their military strength. The Power Index is the metric used to measure how powerful a country is, whereby a power index of 0.00 indicates the strongest military and a power index of 4.00 and above indicate a weaker military. In this video, we are going to cover the top 10 strongest militaries in the East African region based on the Global Firepower Index. Number 10. Somalia, Power Index 3.9006. In March 2023, Somalia's federal and regional leaders agreed to increase the military capacity of the country to meet the security demand, as African forces will have left the country by the end of 2024. Currently, the country ranks 142 out of 145 of the countries considered for the annual Global Power Review, with a score of 3.9006. As Somalia is recovering from decades of instability and terror attacks, the country's military is expected to become stronger and more equipped. Number 9. Burundi, Power Index 2.8732. The National Defense Forces of Burundi has two branches: the Army, which include the Maritime Wing, the Air Wing, and the National Police of Burundi. The Burundian military has about 25,000 active troops, majority of which are ground forces. The military has participated in several peacekeeping missions, such as in Somalia and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Number 8. South Sudan, Power Index 2.4376. South Sudan has the 8th most powerful military in the East African region and 19th most powerful in Africa. With a defense budget of over $276 million USD, the South Sudan military has access to modern fighting equipment, including 55 tanks, 150 armored fighting vehicles, and 18 fighter jets. The military has 175,000 active troops. Number 7. Rwanda, Power Index 2.4154. Rwanda is among the few countries mandated to take part in peacekeeping missions around the world in support of affected communities. The Rwandan military is comprised of the Army, the Air Force, and the Navy. In togetherness, they form the Rwandan Defense Forces, which has about 35,000 active troops. The Rwandan military has been lauded for bringing peace in Mozambique. The country's military has also participated in several peacekeeping missions, such as in the Central African Republic and South Sudan. Number 6. Eritrea, Power Index 2.3152. Eritrea is considered one of the most militarized countries in Africa, and this is due to its long-standing good relationship with Russia, which provides the country with advanced modern fighting equipment. With a population of about 6 million people, Eritrea has over 200,000 active troops and 120,000 reserve troops. This kind of militarization is justified by the fact that Eritrea needs to defend itself from aggressive neighbors. Number 5. Uganda, Power Index 2.2436. With a defense budget of over 900 million USD, Uganda has one of the strongest militaries in Africa, armored with advanced fighting equipments such as tanks, fighter jets, and artillery. The country's military has been involved in several peacekeeping missions in Somalia, South Sudan, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Number 4. Tanzania, Power Index 2.2087. Tanzanian military is the 9th strongest in Africa and the 4th strongest in East Africa, with a defense budget of over 600 million USD. The Tanzanian military has access to modern fighting equipment, including fighter jets, tanks, and artillery. The country's military has over 30,000 active troops and additional 50,000 reserve troops. The military has been involved in several peacekeeping missions, including Sudan and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Number 3. Kenya, Power Index 1.5252. With a defense budget of over 800 million USD, Kenya has the 8th strongest military in Africa and 3rd strongest in the East African region. Kenya's military has over 24,000 active troops and additional 5,000 reserve troops. The country's military has been involved in several peacekeeping missions, including South Sudan and Somalia. The military has access to advanced fighting equipments, including tanks, fighter jets, and artillery. Number 2, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Power Index 1.2491. Though the ongoing conflict in the Democratic Republic of the Congo may portray the country's military as not that strong, the DRC Congo military is still the second strongest military in the East African region, with the fourth largest standing army in Africa, with a manpower of over 140,000 troops. The military equally has access to modern fighting equipment such as tanks, fighter jets, and artillery. Number 1, Ethiopia, Power Index 1.0978. With a defense budget of over 400 million USD, Ethiopia has the strongest military in the East African region and the fifth strongest in Africa. The Ethiopian military boasts of 180,000 active troops with access to modern military equipment including tanks, fighter jets, and artillery. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe as I bring you more information on the African continent, people, and culture.